Hello and welcome to Career Success the V-Way. My name is Nana Boatimamwa. I hope we are all staying safe and checking on one another. Today I'm going to be talking about some things we need to consider when writing a CV. But before I even move on to that, first of all remind us of the need to put a lot of effort into our CV. This because our CV is one of the first things our future employers get to know about us before they actually meet us in person for an interview or talk to us over the phone. So it's very important to put in a lot of effort into writing our CV. Now this is going to be in two parts, so please stick with us to the end. The first thing I'll talk about is our personal information. You definitely need to add your full name and your contact details. You don't need to add things like your date of birth and your religion. It's not necessary to add these to your CV. The most important is to add your identity, which is your name, and the easiest way by which your future employer can contact you. Then you move on to your personal summary. Our personal summary is just that, a summary. It's more like your unique selling proposition. What makes you different from the others? And in a matter of seconds, what can your future employer know about you? This should be at most 2 lines. And you need to try and avoid cliche words like result-oriented and team player. Be truthful, but find a creative and interesting way to talk about who you are. Now let's move on to your skills. This can just be talked about by listing it. You don't really need to go into too much detail. So you could, for example, list it in bullet points. Let's say 5 on the right, 5 on the left. And then you talk about your skills such as the fact that you're customer oriented, or you're good at report writing, you are good at blogging, Microsoft Office. You just list these so that the employer can know your skills at a glance. Then you move on to your work experience. Here you can talk about your skills in much more detail. Now, in a case where you, for example, have a whole lot of work experience, you may need to select the ones that are most relevant to the job that you're applying for, starting from the most current one. So when you list your role and then where you worked and then the date, you can write that in bold just to make it stand out. Then you move on to give further details. Now here is the best place to talk about what you were responsible for and what you achieved during your time there. But avoid repetition. You don't start with, for example, responsible for and then say responsible for throughout, or achieved throughout. It makes it a bit monotonous. Vary the words a bit to sustain the interest of the one reviewing the CV. As I said earlier, if you have a lot of experience, it may be expedient for you to just choose the ones that are most relevant. They may be later on during the interview you can talk about the other ones. I'll end it here. We'll continue next week with part 2. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.